Little is known about why some men actually cheat on their partners. Like, really dude, is it so hard to keep the stuff in between your legs for just one person? Jumping about like a monkey and wanting to sex everything in a skirt is not the right way to live life. A lot of guys are possessed with a behavior that is known as the shifty eye syndrome. This is basically when a guy doesn't focus on just one girl. He walks the first 100 miles and sees a beautiful girl he thinks is hot and approaches. Moving on to the 200 miles he sees another and feels that same way. This behavior in guys is just upsetting for their partners. Would your guy basically break his neck all the time just to get a glimpse of another girl's ass? While you are left at home doing the dishes and doing his dirty laundry. For those of you who do not realize it yet, men are pretty straightforward when it comes to love. Men are always running away from commitment and responsibilities. A lot of children are fatherless not because their fathers are dead, but rather their fathers ran away while their mother was pregnant with them. This is very sad and laughable altogether. We all probably know and can possibly testify to how predictable men are, especially when it comes to the intimate area of love. That is why a program known as Lovetraction Lines has been created to help you use this predictability to grab his attention and make him break his neck just to get a glimpse at you, and be near you. Okay now, guys, this article is not to shame you in any way whatsoever. I simply just want to get a point across. Lovetraction Lines uses the mousetrap method to make a guy go crazy for you. He will literally turn down the hottest models just to be with you. This might sound like a fairy tale right now. Well, it isn't, as long as you remember to keep things simple while dealing with men and love. Lovetraction Lines review when a woman tries to make things more complicated than they should be or tries too hard to gain attention. The man starts to slowly lose his interest, becomes confused on how to react to your extreme behaviors. This is why many marriages don't last and results to divorce. And most middle-aged women are left lonely without potential dates. If you ask a man what his ideal relationship is like, he will give you this answer, that he wants a not so crazy and desperate relationship that has less arguments and mind games, a simple relationship. They, however, want a relationship with a little bit of edge involved, to spice things up. How to add fine lines of edginess in a relationship without overcomplicating the issues too much is what Lovetraction Lines teaches you. Like I said, you will learn how to use the mousetrap method to make a man obsess over you. Not like obsession of any sort is healthy, but oh well. About Lovetraction Lines. Lovetraction Lines is a comprehensive guide that is aimed at the women looking to create deep love feelings within the men that they are in love with. The guide was created by a great woman who took her time to create a system that will have women retain their men for a long time, by creating strong feelings, attraction, and infatuation within them. Her name is Simone Myers. According to Simone, the main root of her program creation is based on brain chemistry. Simone says that the human brain is a hardwired system that will ultimately respond to certain stimuli like symbols, shapes, and words in particular. When the Lovetraction Lines are put into place, phenylethylamine, also known as the love drug, will be released, and according to Simone, this is why you can use the specific word phrases taught in the guide to achieve impressive results with your man. Examples of lines found in the Lovetraction Lines guide: light of my life line. This line has been designed to make your ex-boyfriend realize that staying together with you is the best decision that will give him ultimate happiness and come back to you. Attraction meow line. This line teaches you the effective way to tackle and scale over the friend zone level with any guy you want a relationship with. Blind sweetheart line. This line shows you how to make him sure about you and want to stay with for a long time. Other lines include a single line that helps you to see to it that your man works hard enough to meet your needs in the relationship, thereby making him valid. A line that helps you warm the developing cold signs that your man gives off in order to renew and make strong his commitment to you. A special line that makes your man infatuated with you through the natural curiosity in him. With Lovetraction Lines, you do not have to be that desperate lady who kills herself just so a man can notice her and see that she is in love with him. Ladies do not need to kill themselves for men, however the current world we live in feels otherwise. The desperate measures made by women towards men they desire, is what basically turns the man off and gives off a weirdo alert, and the man ultimately runs for cover. The less desperate the situation, the more visible the attraction becomes. this is what Lovetraction lines teaches us to understand. With this guide you will achieve a lot of success in gaining a man's attention while investing little efforts that wouldn't come off as a desperate act of attention. Positives of Lovetraction lines: you wouldn't be left without the right words to use at any given situation. Learn to evoke the right emotions in a guy. Available in various formats, ranging from email, chats and text messages. The guide is very user-friendly. Written in simple and plain language. Accessibility to a desired chapter is made easy. Comes with helpful explanations and tons of useful information. A very good relationship savior. Comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Negatives of Lovetraction lines: needs a lot of effort on your part to make the system work well and effectively for you. Has no video or audio files, which I personally don't find as a necessity. You can simply read and work with the given information as best as you possibly can. Available only in digital format and therefore needs internet connection before access can be reached. Conclusion: Lovetraction lines rocks the boat when it comes to gaining a man's attention and keeping him committed to you while in a relationship. I more than definitely recommend this program to the ladies who need this sort of help in their life. Take matters into your hands, but do not cross that fine line that distinguishes the desperate act and the sane act of attention. Grab a copy of this guide and watch as men flock around you endlessly, not just for the physical attraction, but for who you are.